Ta-da!
I'm gonna have to do a burn list at the end like you did with mine. That was a fun recap. We didn't do that last time, so.
You didn't. Okay, I will do an intro. Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. My name is Dia. This is Novel Idea, and I am joined by my friend Tiffany from Beautiful Minutia. We are going to play a game. I wanted somebody to do reread, rewrite, or burn with me. And since my husband is usually working and I don't have any kids to join me, I thought this would be fun. So Tiffany agreed, and she is going to do a version also, and it will be up on her channel, so you can go join her over there. And without further ado, we're gonna jump in, and I'm gonna eat my hat.
It's painful. It's painful. You have no judgment from me. We just filmed mine and it's not easy. So I have a bowl here with all of Dia's choices. So our first book is Their Eyes Were Watching God.
Okay. Zora Neale Hurston.
And we have East of Eden.
John Steinbeck.
And lastly, very differently, Anne of Green Gables.
I should say that these, the list that I sent Tiffany and the list that she sent me were all of our favorites in the classics realm. So this is kind of the classics version of this game, and not one of these is a book that I don't love. And so that's why it's hard. So East of Eden, Their Eyes Were Watching God, and Anne of Green Gables. I'm going to reread Anne.
Good choice.
Because that's what one does.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to oh man, I hate this. I'm going to, I don't know what I would rewrite though. That's the whole thing, is I feel like I need to justify what I'm going to rewrite if I'm going to rewrite something. Okay, I'm taking back the reread Anne thing. I am going to rewrite Anne. And I'm going to do what you said one time and write it so that Matthew doesn't have to die.
Fair.
And then I will reread Their Eyes Were Watching God, and I will burn East of Eden, because it's a retelling of the book of Genesis. And I have the book of Genesis that I can read. So
it's a little different, but yeah. Oh, goodness. All right. Next up, next round, we have King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. We have...
That happens to be my favorite legend. I love King Arthur.
Wives and Daughters.
Oh boy.
You better hope this last one's easy. And Brothers Karamazov, which you are currently rereading.
Darn it. Well, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Like this. I know you like it. I'm gonna rewrite Wives and Daughters, because the ending never got written, because she died before she could finish it. Brothers Karamazov. What was the other one?
King Arthur and the Knights of the Round.
Oh, that's right. Well, I'm currently rereading Brothers Karamazov. So, but there are some characters that are just so infuriating in this book.
Kind of the point.
The family drama. I'm going to reread King Arthur, and I will burn Brothers Karamazov.
Okay.
Don't hate me, people. I really love. I think Brothers Karamazov is probably my favorite Dostoevsky. So that's really hard. That's so hard.
I did not see that going that way. I thought you would have burned King Arthur and been like, I can read a different version.
Where I am in the moment right now with Brothers Karamazov, if it wasn't for where I am at in the book, I may have gone differently. But I haven't gotten past the part that I really dislike. So
okay. All right. Next round. Round number 3. We have The Tenant of Wildfell Hall. We have Oliver Twist. Let's see if the third one's Victorian too. The Count of Monte Cristo.
Wow. Oliver Twist, Count of Monte Cristo, and Tenet. Oh Lord.
Ask her if she's seen Jim Diesel.
Oh no, everybody has. Sorry, husband, interrupting. Okay. I'm going to rewrite The Count because it's just small parts, but there are parts where they just don't need to be there. At least I don't think they need to be. Obviously,
I agree.
I thought they needed to be there. I'm going to reread Oliver, and I'm going to burn Tenet.
Yeah, I actually haven't read this yet, so I'm not judging your choice at all.
The Tenet, you haven't read it yet?
I haven't read any Anne Bronte yet.
So you don't like epistolary novels, right?
Not really. Not usually.
It's got a lot of, I mean, it's not all letters, which is good, but it is letters. So, but
That's
it's probably one of the best books that I have read that's like that. I don't love them either, but it's one of the better ones. I read Lady Susan earlier this year, and it's the first Jane Austen book that I can say I do not like it. And it's epistolary. It's all letters. That's all it is. So,
well, considering the only epistolary novel I've loved is one that you recommended, I'll trust your recommendation.
Hey, was it Daddy Longlegs?
It was, yeah.
I love that one.
Okay, Daddy Longlegs did not make it on either of our lists, though.
No,
so.
no, it's not
fun though.
All-time favorite. So
yeah, still fun. All right, next round we have An Old-Fashioned Girl.
Oh, I love that one.
We have The Odyssey, very different. And we have Nicholas Nickleby.
Oh no.
All from different countries.
All very, very different novels too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, I am going to reread Nicholas Nickleby because similar to certain books being like the perfect book, I think Nicholas Nickleby is probably a pretty perfect book. I don't think there's anything I could rewrite in it or that I would want to. So yeah, reread Nicholas. Gosh, but I don't think there's anything I can rewrite in Old Fashioned Girl either. Yeah, there is. Yes, there is. Because there's a certain attitude from a certain person in there that I felt was just a little overplayed, I guess. Okay. So I will rewrite Old Fashioned Girl and I will burn Odyssey. Because how many adaptations of Odyssey do we have?
So many options. So many options. All right, round number 5. We have Heidi. My cat just looked at me. That's her name.
Yes, Mom?
I named her after the book too because she climbs like a mountain goat. So.
Oh, I love it.
We have Little Women.
Heidi and Little Women.
It's not good. This is not boding well. And we have Silas Marner. Oh, this is not a good round.
I didn't do that to you this time.
I don't envy you. I don't.
Oh my gosh. I can't burn any of those. Well,
I don't even know what you'd rewrite.
all of these stories are just so precious. I don't know. I would reread Little Women. Because I do all the time. I just reread Heidi earlier this year. I just reread Silas Marner earlier this year. I think I'm gonna have to burn Heidi.
Don't listen to her, Heidi. She doesn't mean it.
Oh man.
Wow. I didn't think you would choose that over Silas Marner. To burn.
I think it's gotta be. I think that there are just a couple little things that I would tweak in Silas Marner.
I think I would add where there's like a jump of all those years.
Right.
I would add things there.
Yeah.
Of
so
like her growing
tweaks,
up and yeah.
But I can't think of anything that I would tweak in Heidi. Unless
so rather than tweak it, we burn it.
unless I were to like write it more for an adult. That's the only thing that I can think of. And I don't know how I would do that and keep the charm and the endearing quality.
I don't think you could, honestly.
Okay.
All right. I think
round 6.
Yes. Okay. We have The Hobbit.
Oh boy.
The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood.
Okay.
Both very much adventure stories. And The Hiding Place. That feels like the odd one out in this round.
I know. One of these things is not like the other. let's see. I would reread The Hiding Place. I would maybe I would rewrite The Hobbit just to not include a song or two. That's the only thing I can think of. And so that means that The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood would be in the burn pile.
I agree with this choice. Not that you need my approval, but
So I won't get any hate comments then with those choices, you don't think?
not from me anyway. I can't
You
attest
wouldn't
to
have
anyone
given
else.
me a hate comment anyway.
No, I wouldn't have. All right, you have 2 rounds left. So we have persuasion,
Mm.
The Little Prince, and The Inheritance.
No. What?
Not a good round either.
Um, reread Persuasion. No, hang on. I can't burn The Little Prince. I can't. Reread. Oh, this is impossible. How do I do this?
I don't have any good advice for you.
Oh, I cannot even think of burning any of these. My heart. I will. I will reread. I can think of some things that I can rewrite in every single one of them.
That actually makes it harder.
Yeah. I don't want to burn any of them. I can think of things that I would rewrite in every single one. And I do reread all of these regularly.
We just read Persuasion together this summer.
I know. And I've been thinking a lot about The Inheritance. Just because of the a couple of tags that I've done lately, it actually came up in a couple of the tags, and so I've been wanting to reread it again. Oh, good Lord. Okay, I am going to reread The Little Prince, rewrite one issue in Persuasion, just to make a certain friend a little more friendly, a little more of a friend, a little better friend.
Okay.
And
that's fair.
And I guess that means I'm burning.
Oh, this is the last
Say it out
round.
loud.
So last round, do you know what's in here or are you not sure?
I can't remember.
Okay. We have
I hope it's not as hard as this last one.
Les Miserables, Oof. Secret Garden
Okay.
and Jane Eyre.
Well, I'm sorry, Les Miserables, you're going on the burn pile.
Out of those three, I approve.
Jane Eyre is always a reread for me. And Secret Garden, I guess I'll rewrite. I'll figure out something. I don't know
You're
what.
gonna give my answer that I gave. Rewrite out some of the racism.
Oh yeah. I'll do that. That's what I'll
There you
do.
go. There you go. You're welcome.
I'll write out that. There's also the whole weird magic thing that they chant when they're
Oh yeah.
in the garden. So maybe write that out or rewrite
Yeah.
it so that it doesn't feel quite so odd. It just felt out of place to me. But
It did. It did. I agree. Okay. So here's your burn pile for the day.
oh no.
We today, Dia, has decided to burn The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood, Les Miserables, The Odyssey, Heidi, The Tenant of Wildfell Hall, The Inheritance,
No.
Brothers Karamazov, and East of Eden. This is her burn pile. She hates these books. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Oh. Why
I
did
should
we wanna
rethink
play
it when
this
you
game
hear the
again?
list. Hopefully we don't have to play it again.
Well, you were saying in your video that you had a certain book that you've reread almost as often as the Bible.
Mhm.
And I have one too, but because we were playing classics, it's not in here.
Is it Dune?
Yeah, I think I have read the Bible through a total of 10, 11 times, something like that. And I think that I've read Dune about 9. So,
Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've read Lord of the Rings through. I think in the 8 to 10 range.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many times the Bible, like a lot,
Yeah.
probably more than that. A lot. Because my dad used to read through it in a year with me as a kid. So
Oh, there you go.
I don't even know how many times.
I don't think that I started reading it all the way through until I was married. I think that was the first time that I read it all the way
That makes it easier to track.
through. So let me do a little outro thingy. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you guys all enjoyed this. Let me know down in the comments if you would have made different choices than me, but be nice, please. And thank you, Tiffany, for doing this with me. Bye, everybody. See you in the next video.
Bye.
Okay.
Hopefully the audio works and we don't have to do this a third time.